Hello and welcome back to Aussie Tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to expand a bit on loading and saving tracks out of Aussie. But instead of going to the Garmin GPS, we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to export tracks and waypoints as different file formats so we can load them onto our tablets, our mobile devices, and then load into Gaia GPS. And also be able to save them on a thumb drive to give to our incident commander or mutual aid teams so they can then take those files with all of our tracks, waypoints, and search areas and load them onto their own mapping software. Okay, so for loading, exporting tracks and waypoints so we can use them on our iPads and other mobile devices, we want to export them as GPX files. So what we're going to do is after our map is all set with all the markings and tracks, so forth, active on the map, we're going to go up to the top menu bar and click on Save, and then Export to GPX file, which is going to bring up this drop-down dialog box, and it's going to list all of the active tracks and waypoints that are on our map. As you could have 10, 20, 30 different tracks and waypoints that are on this list. You can unclick any particular items that you did not want to copy over, and then just click on Save. Now, Aussie is going to ask you where do you want to save that file. So you'll go to the folder for today's task, and then give it a name. And so we can call it export points and tracks. Oops. Click enter, and then you're done. And you can now close this box here. So all of those items, all those features of this map have been exported as a GPX file. Now that GPX file can be emailed to our iPads at svsar@yahoo.com. And then once the iPad receives that email, they'll just open up that attachment in Gaia GPS, and those tracks will all automatically be loaded onto Gaia on that iPad. Now, to save as KML files, it's exactly the same procedure. We'll go into Save and Export to Google Earth, and this will be KML files. Again, uncheck any tracks or waypoints you don't want to copy over, and then click on Save. Same deal, we're going to have a dialog box here, and we're saving all of these items back in the same today's task folder. Give it a name. Press enter. All of those tracks and waypoints have been exported as a KML file, and we can now close this dialog box. And so that's it. So very, very simple. There's again, once your map is set up, just go up to Save, and then export the files as either GPX or Google Earth. And whichever one you select, all of these features will be combined into one file. But then when they get downloaded into Google Earth or onto Gaia GPS or other mapping software, they'll be expanded into all these separate features. And then they can be saved under the format of whatever software is being run at that time. Okay, and that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.